them and I put them in the garden so that my crops can grow well. Yeah.
Now, which challenge do you face when it comes to selling your finished, these harvested crops on the market? Because we have got a lot of challenge when it comes to price. Our viewers who are viewing us right now, we have got a problem of price, guys. So how do you find this problem? How do you try to solve it?
Well, price is a big problem to we farmers who normally practice farming. As at times there is price fluctuation whereby you find the price is high and the price is low. That problem affects us.
Price fluctuation.
Yeah, price fluctuation. Yes.
Natural fertilizer or you use the artificial fertilizer?
I use this organic one.
They are the one which are natural.
Yeah, that's the fertilizer I normally use because the other one is expensive. I cannot afford. But I hope when God gives me money in time, I will be able to buy and I'll be using them. But as for now, I normally use that one of the cocks, hens, goats, pigs, what and what. I collect them and I put them in the garden so that my crops can grow well. Yeah.
Now, which challenge do you face when it comes to selling your finished, these harvested crops on the market? Because we have got a lot of challenge when it comes to price. Our viewers who are viewing us right now, we have got a problem of price, guys. So how do you find this problem? How do you try to solve it?
Well, price is a big problem to we farmers who normally practice farming. As at times there is price fluctuation whereby you find the price is high and the price is low. That problem affects us.
Price fluctuation.
Yeah, price fluctuation. Yes.
So you want to tell us that there is price fluctuation on the market,
yeah,
where you sell your product.
But right now you can go in the market and you find that a kilogram of beans is at 4,000
Uganda shilling.
Yeah, and then you go there tomorrow, you find when it is at 2,000, which is not okay. The government should give us a standard price to sell our crops.
Exactly. Guys, I love agriculture, and he is my fellow friend in agriculture. They have visited him, but we're here to share new ideas about agriculture, the challenges he faces when he's planting his crops and when transporting them to the market. So when it comes to the weather, we've got wet climate and also we've got the dry. We have dry season and wet season. How do you manage it? Because there are times where you have to harvest your crops and take them to the market, but when it is rainy season, how do you manage that one?
Now, it depends, and we normally count the seasons we have. In Uganda right now we have 2 seasons. In those 2 seasons, there are months which we normally count, like beans. Beans take 3 months to get yield, to be ready for harvesting.
Even 1 month.
Even 1 month. Like cassava, that is 6 months and 1 year. Then you need to count and see. So if you don't have accountability for the seasons, you end up losing, because there is a lot of sunlight which comes in, and there is a lot of rainfall. Like in October, there comes a lot of rain.
It's not easy for you to actually even to transport your finished goods which you have got from the garden to take them to the market, because there is
a lot of rain.
It is raining because the rainy season. So it will be difficult for him to transport using a motorcycle.
In most times during that season, we normally store our goods in stores. Then after storing them, when it comes to dry season, we transport them for market.
Guys, there are some crops which you cannot store for a long time. We have got sweet potatoes. You cannot store sweet potatoes in a room under room temperature, because they will get spoiled. Don't keep them, don't exceed that period of more than 1 week. They will be spoiled and they will not accept those sweet potatoes in the market because you have because you have over stored them in the under room temperature. Yeah, it's good to I have seen many people using this method of digging a hole and then they insert them there and they cover it with soil. That is a nice method, but it also have its problem. But don't keep your sweet potatoes for a long time, not less than 1 week.
That's good advice for sure.
Yeah. So another thing that on your garden, do you employ people or you depend on family labor? Let's talk about that one.
It depends. Sometimes I employ and I also join them to work. But in most cases I don't employ. Yeah, when I see that it is time for planting and I have many gardens to plant, that's when I bring labor. They come and help me, they plant for me as I go with the work. In terms of weeding, I normally come, talk to the people, they come and weed for me, I pay them. That's life. Yeah, that's how I move it.
Now there comes a time when you have like 1 or 2 acres and you are one person, then there will need to get the labor.
Yeah.
You cannot do that one alone. You need to hire someone, not only one person, but many workers on your garden to carry out such activity. Alright. So another one is that how you manage these pests, because myself have been struggling with pests on my garden, and you guys who have been watching my videos have been struggling with pests, especially in peanuts and beans. So kindly take us through that one. How do you manage
pests? I normally, when I handle by pests, I normally weed in time. After weeding in time, I spray.
On your village, because when I was coming in the road, I found when the roads are slippery, don't have tarmac road, you have this maram road. So what are the challenges are you facing when it comes to those roads which are slippery and they are not tarmacked on your village here, you as a farmer on this village?
Well, the big problem I normally face is poor transport. Because I can get my sweet potatoes, my beans, my cassava, by transporting them to the market, it becomes very, very difficult for me. That's why I'm calling the government to come, at least they give us tarmac roads, so that it can be easy for us to put our yields in markets.
Which means of transport do you use to transport your ready crops? Because I know people in the deep village, they use bicycles, some use the motorcycles, some people use these tricycles. So which means of transport do you use? Which is the best for you? Do you use here on the village to transport your finished crops to the market?
I normally use road transport. In road transport, I normally have a motorcycle which helps me to transport my yields to the market.
Use a motorcycle.
I use a motorcycle to transport them into the market to sell.
So when it comes to manure, we have got a lot of manure. Actually, we have 2 types of manure. We have organic manure and we have the artificial manure. Me myself, I'm also a farmer, but I use organic manure. Organic manure is where we find chicken droppings, where we find cow dung, where we find this whatever the compost. Even compost can work as simple fertilizer. So you use artificial fertilizer or chemical fertilizer, the one which you will buy from the market. It has been a great conversation with my friend here. He has shared with me the challenge he faced here on his garden. Thank you.